What's up, guys? So, when most people think about moving abroad, they think the first year is just about surviving, paying rent, looking for a stable job. But I think the truth is, your first year quietly decides how the rest of your time abroad is going to go. So it's basically setting up yourself. You're setting the pace for the next 5 years for how your life is going to go in that first year of moving abroad. And the scary part is a lot of people sabotage themselves um, by going into the wrong things or hanging out with the wrong people. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about 10 mistakes that you should not make when you're moving abroad, especially in your first year. And this is from experience, so take it from me. The first one is when you move abroad, don't sign a long term contract too quickly. So, for example, say you're coming from Zimbabwe and you want to move to Poland, you're looking for an apartment, and then you sign a 1 year contract before you even see the place, or that's a really bad idea. The first 2 to 3 months when you move abroad are supposed to be flexible. You should be able to say, okay, tomorrow I can wake up, I can move locations. And you should be able to study the place, see how the transport is, which areas are better, where the opportunities are, and all that. So, yeah, guys, don't sign a long term contract too quickly. And then number two is working low wage jobs. Now, I understand when we move, well, especially for me, when I moved, I didn't have that much work experience and I was there to study. I was also looking for money. So I ended up doing things like Uber Eats and working in the factories and all that. But don't do that too much, because the moment you do that, you're going to keep yourself stuck and you're going to stay in the same position. So if you're going to find a short-term job, you can find one. But as soon as you find something better, you need to move. Don't let yourself get comfortable in those low-paying jobs. Yeah. Number three is credit card and debt traps. So this one catches many of us off guard. In Africa, we abide by cash is king, and this is a principle I also live by. If you don't have the money to buy something, there is absolutely no reason for you to be spending money you don't have. And a lot of people will say, no, credit cards are good, you can buy things on finance and all that. But I really don't believe in that. If you just want to buy something, work for it and then pay for it. And yeah. Number four, ignoring high income skills. Guys, this one is really important. When you're moving to a new place, you need to do your due diligence, you need to do your research, and you need to find out what skills are going to be in high demand in the area that I'm staying in, and how can I start learning those skills and start applying them into my life, into my business, or whatever it is that you want to do. And you need to do it as soon as possible. So this high income skills one, trust me, it's a really good one. Most people rely on their degrees, but your degree isn't going to really do much for you if you're not helping yourself out. God always says, the Bible always says, God helps those who help themselves. So yeah, your future self will thank you if you pick a skill, learn that skill, and work on basically getting paid for that skill. Yeah. Okay, number five, following other struggling immigrants. This one is another trap that people fall into, and it's a bit sensitive, I know, but the most people you meet abroad, they're good people, and You can have fun with them, you can hang out, you can go out to drink. But remember, good people can still give you bad direction. So you always need to be mindful about the people that you're spending time with, the people that you're getting advice from. Um, if everyone around you is stuck, if everyone around you is tired, if they're depressed, if they're frustrated, that environment is going to shape your thinking. It's you become who you hang around with, basically. So yeah, guys, you need to seek exposure, seek mentors, seek people who are doing better than you or heading where you want to go. Hang out with those people, learn from them, and yeah. Number six, car loans and image pressure. So this also ties back to what I said before about how I believe in cash is king and I don't believe in credit cards at all. So if you want to buy a car, I don't get the point of feeling that pressure to buy a very expensive vehicle that you can't afford, by the way, and then you start paying it off monthly when you actually don't have the money. Like, uh, I would want someone to help me understand why people are doing this, and especially in your first year, it will really like push you back. And if you can try to get a second-hand car. When I bought my first car, it was a second-hand. I bought it for about 20,000 Polish zloty. That's almost 5,000 US, I think. It was a good car, really convenient, and I was even able to sell it for more than I bought it for. So, guys, always remember, don't feel pressure from people. Do what you can do with what you have, and don't compare your life with anyone else's life. Number seven, the emergency fund. So, for those of you that have been in Europe for a long time, I'm pretty sure you know that every single month, almost something comes up. So, that could be sickness, could be job loss, could be, you know, paperwork issues, just different things. You need to have an emergency fund. Even just having $1,000 set aside goes a long way. So yeah, it's not about being rich, it's just about being prepared for, the bad days, because bad days are definitely coming, and it's better to be prepared for them than not to be. And then number eight, networking, guys. If you're moving abroad, you need to network. That's how you're going to find the opportunities. You're not going to find opportunities by saying, "Oh, I'm an introvert. I'm going to lock myself in my house." You won't really go far with doing things like that. So get yourself out there. Go to networking events. You can literally go to Google and search networking events near me. Sign up for them. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. Go there, get exposure, meet people, build relationships, and trust me, your future self will thank you for that. And number nine, not planning for permanent residency. So time passing is not a strategy, guys. There's a lot of people that will say, okay, I have a job right now. I've been in my job for 1 or 2 years. I just need to stay in this job so until I get enough papers, or until they help me with applying for my permanent residency. That is not planning for permanent residency. That's basically just hoping. And you need to remember, with these companies, you're easily replaceable. Any day, anytime, they can wake up and say, okay, my guy, time to go. And what do you do from there? You need to have all these plans in place in case things like this happens. So yeah, guys, immigration systems change, jobs change, employers replace people. So your first year needs to always include understanding what pathways exist, what requirements matter, and what strengthens your case. You need to be intentional about every single thing that you're doing in your first year, because like I said, you're setting up your pace and you're setting up your life for the next 5 years. It's very hard for people to come back from let's say you move to a new country, you start partying, you're going out every day, you're using your money, you're blowing it. 1 year goes by, second year you say, okay, let me start being serious now. Yeah, it's possible. Anyone can do it. You can change, but it's very hard to come back from that. So this is why I'm saying it's always best to just be prepared in that 1 year and have all these plans in place. Number 10 is staying in survival mode for too long. So survival is necessary, guys, but it's not a destination. And I think I would recommend someone to be in that survival mode for like 2 to 3 months when you move abroad. But after that, you now need to adapt and you now need to do what's working. Find out what's working, stick to it. And if you stay in survival mode for too long, you build a life that's going to be very hard for you to escape. And I'm pretty sure that everyone wants a life of freedom. You didn't just leave home to survive. You left home to build something better and to become better. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. If you're in your first year abroad, this video is not to scare you. It's just to protect you and for you to also kind of have that preparation